Hey everyone, welcome back to the film Frontline. I am beyond excited to dive into today's topic because we are talking about a cinematic event that is currently taking the global festival circuit by storm. If you've been keeping an eye on the Oscar race, you know there is one name that keeps popping up in the international feature category, and that is the Japanese masterpiece, Kokuho. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 3-hour epic about traditional Japanese theater? But trust me, this isn't just a movie, it's a high-stakes, visceral journey into the dark side of ambition. It's giving Black Swan meets The Godfather, and honestly, I am here for every single second of it. So grab your matcha or your iced coffee, and let's get into why Kokuho is the film everyone will be talking about this awards season. Kokuho is directed by Sang-il Lee, and it is a sprawling, decades-long epic that explores the world of Kabuki. For those who aren't familiar, Kabuki is this incredibly intense form of Japanese theater that's all about endurance, stylized movement, and emotional manipulation. It's perched right between opera and ballet, but with a much higher physical toll. The word kokuho itself means living national treasure, and the film follows our protagonist, Kikuo, as he sacrifices literally everything, his soul, his family, and his sanity to earn that title. The story kicks off in 1964 in Nagasaki, and the opening is absolutely cinematic gold. We meet young Kikuo, who is the son of a Yakuza boss. Right from the jump, we see that Kikuo is a prodigy. But then, tragedy strikes in the most visually stunning way possible. During a performance, his father is brutally murdered by a rival gang. The film contrasts the pure white falling snow with the deep red blood of his father, which mingles with the intricate Yakuza tattoos on his back. It's a haunting image that sticks with Kikuo and us for the rest of the 3-hour runtime. After the murder, Kikuo is taken in by a Kabuki grandmaster, Hanjiro Hanai, played by the legendary Ken Watanabe. This is where the real drama starts. Kikuo is raised alongside Hanai's biological son, Shunsuke. It's the ultimate nature versus nurture rivalry. Kikuo has the raw, God-given talent, while Shunsuke is the rightful heir to the family's theatrical legacy. One of the most fascinating layers of this film, and something that feels so relevant today, is that both of these men are training to be onagata. In traditional kabuki, women were historically banned from the stage, so men played all the female roles. Seeing these two hyper-competitive men master the art of feminine grace while dealing with their own toxic masculinity and identity crises is absolutely gripping. It's a deep dive into gender roles that feels incredibly modern despite the period setting. Visually, this movie is a total feast. The cinematography by Sofian El-Fani is resplendent. It mimics the vibrant, saturated colors of the kabuki stage so well that sometimes you can't tell where the performance ends and real life begins. It's that drive my car energy where fiction and reality bleed into each other until the characters are essentially living their roles. Okay, let's get into my personal take on Kokuho. To put it simply, this film is a literal powerhouse. It asks the ultimate girl boss question: how much are you willing to destroy to be the best in the world? The performances by Ryo Yoshizawa and Ryusei Yokohama are nothing short of transformative. They aren't just acting, they are performing these complex kabuki dances with a level of precision that is honestly mind-blowing. You can feel the sweat and the strain in every frame. However, I will say this: it's not a light watch. At 174 minutes, it's a massive time commitment. There are moments where the film gets a bit repetitive, circling back to the same themes of sacrifice and father-son trauma. I also felt like the director, Sang-il Lee, played it a little safe when it came to the gender politics. With a setup like men playing female roles in a rigid traditional society, I wanted him to push those boundaries further and really challenge the status quo. But even with those minor gripes, the ending is a total gut punch. It leaves you with this lingering question: is artistic greatness worth personal ruin? There's no easy answer, and that's what makes it so haunting. It's a beautifully tragic look at what it costs to become a legend. So, that is the tea on Kokuho. It's big, it's bold, and it's definitely going to be a major player at the Oscars this year. But I want to hear from you guys. If you had the chance to become a living national treasure in your field, but it meant sacrificing your personal happiness, would you take that deal? Is the living legend status worth the price of your soul? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your theories. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Film Frontline for more deep dives into the biggest movies and industry news. Until next time, stay obsessed with the cinema.